HCAM Sports is supported by our viewers and by the Dentist at Hopkinton. Founded by Dr. Jill Tansey in 2003, the Dentist at Hopkinton provides state-of-the-art dental care in a comfortable and relaxing setting to patients of all ages. They are located at 77 Main Street and online at hopdent.com.
And good evening, everyone. This is Steve Spector here with HCAM TV, along with my crack staff here: Tom Dings, Samantha Dings, Denise Antaki, Andy Ritz, and Bob Hamilton. And we're here on a Friday night. And good evening. Sorry, we're gonna send it down to the floor for the introductions to the teams now. Thank you.
Hopkinton High School. The Westwood Wolverines take on your hometown Hopkinton Hillers. Hopkinton High School and the Tri-Valley League is committed to the highest ideals of sportsmanship and establishing a healthy environment for interscholastic competition. We will not tolerate negative statements or actions directed towards competitors, coaches, game officials, or fans in attendance. Please make sure your behavior reflects respect towards everyone. And now for tonight's starting lineups. First, for the visiting Westwood Wolverines. Number 3, senior Pat Riley. Number 4, senior Jack Turgeon. Number 14, junior James McGowan. Number 21, senior Jonathan Ing. And number 23, senior Favor Wariboko. The Wolverines are coached by Ryan Douglas, Dave Liebrock, Jack Kiley, and Steve St. Martin. And now for the Hopkinton Hillers. At guard, number 41, senior Travis Finfrock. At forward, number 33, senior Elon Rosen. At forward, number 23, senior captain Drew Rankatori. At guard, number 10, senior captain Tommy Ambrosoni. And at guard, number 3, senior captain Stephen Maffiori. The Hillers are coached by Jay Golden, Chris Banks, and Tom Keene. If you could now rise for the playing of our national anthem.
Ambrosoni with a really nice strong move. Looked like he took one right in the chopper there, but he drew the foul, and he's got 2 shots to see if he can have the Hillers take the lead here early. Lots of games coming up here on HCAM TV after tonight. Next week we have the girls as 2 for 2 for Ambrosoni at the line, and the Hillers start with a full court press. Almost a steal, and there's it's a good job by Elon Rosen. just disrupted things, couldn't get a handle on the ball. And Westwood looking to break the press, and they do for the time being. Number 4, Captain Pat Riley working the ball over now to, well, back to Riley, and no good. Rebound, Westwood. Wide open 3, top of the key, no good by James McGowan, captain. Oh, nice. Could be a 3-second, but the refs let it go. Oh, nice play right there by Westwood. Nice dish. And number 21, Jonathan Ng with the nice bunny layup off the nice pass. 4-4 in the first quarter early. Rancatoni working the ball to Ambrosoni. Lob into Elon Rosen. Blocked by number 21, Jonathan Ng. Wide open, top of the key. No good. It's like a foul on number 23, Favor Waraboko, senior captain. Ooh, there's almost a steal. Nice recovery by Finfrock to keep the ball with the Hillers on this possession. Elon Rosen taking the ball to the hoop, and third foul on Westwood early. Their third to none for the Hillers. 5:11 left in the first quarter. The foul was on James McGowan. His first. Finfrock at the top of on the wing. Malfiore looking for a pick. Wow, tough shot. Wouldn't roll. There's a steal, almost a steal. Wide open. No good. Both teams cooling off a little bit after they each had a couple quick buckets, but nothing in the last few minutes. Still 4-4, 4.5 minutes to go in the first quarter here at the Athletic Center. Oh, there's a tough pass. Intended for Matthew Cooper, who just came in the game, and he just didn't connect on that, unfortunately, so the ball goes back to Westwood. Hillers in a 2-3 active zone. There's a nice little, nice block. Josh Zarapusko coming in, making his presence felt early. He's had a great couple games I've seen with him. He's very active and can take over the game. And he just did right there, getting the student section fired up a little bit right in front of them. Oh, there's a nice move by number 14, Captain James McGowan, and it looks like a foul on Cooper, his first. There's another steal. Hillers with a few steals early. Malfiore looking for, took it right into the trees, so to speak. Not sure if the Westwood parents are in agreement with that call, but Malfiore kind of created the contact. But fourth foul early in the game. Fourth team foul on Westwood. Almost stepped out of bounds. Malfiore, it looks like he stepped right almost on the line. Looks like a little travel there, and it was. Elon Rosen with a good idea, just didn't make it work. Westwood bringing the ball back up. It's like James McGowan, junior captain. Tries to lob it in to Waraboko. Terzian. Deep three, and it's good. James McGowan, first hoop in a little while for both teams. 7-4 Westwood with 3:14 left in the first quarter. Finfrock. Ball stolen. Ooh! Bodies flying everywhere. Favor Waraboko going up for what looked like going for a dunk, which would have been exciting, but Zarapusko denied him and drew the foul. And that's his first foul. Waraboko landed awkwardly, so good thing nobody got hurt there, because that looked like it could have been an issue there, but play on, as they say. Keefe in the game now for the Hillers. Cooper over to Keefe. Gets a shot blocked. Nice D by Westwood. Almost a travel, but kept his pivot foot down. Wide open three in the corner. Just long. Nice rebound by Ambersoni. Over to Cooper. Had a thought. Another steal by number 3. That's his second steal, Pat Riley, in about the last 30 seconds. And a nice move by Riley. All of a sudden, 9-4 Westwood. Hillers could use a hoop right here. Haven't scored in a little while. Looking for the seam. Keefe again looking for shot clock down to 6. Got to get a shot off in a couple seconds here, guys. There it is. Oh, right on cue. Tommy Ambersoni, that's a big hoop right there. Student section appreciated that. Cuts the lead down to 2 points. Launches another deep 3, no good. Kind of a tough spot for Zarapusko with Waraboko on his back. Got some substitutions now. Number 25, Anthony DePietro, junior forward, in for Hopkinton. Mark James with the ball in for the Wolverines. Stop and pop, no good. Zarapusko with the rebound to Cooper. Hillers working for a shot. Tough shot by Ambersoni. Good D by the Wolverines. Skip pass. Looks like a travel. And possession goes back to the Hillers on the turnover. Jacob Cohen now in the game, and Matt Fiore back in the game as well. Oh, almost. That could have been could be a 6 guys, but they actually let it go. I think the Westwood fan base noticed that the Hillers, for a very brief moment, had 6 players in the court, but the refs did not pick up on that. So Matt Fiore will stay at the scorer's table waiting for the right time to come in. Ambersoni takes a breather. Matt Fiore in. And Anthony DePietro hits the first of 2 shots. And that one's short. But nice rebound by Zarapusko. No good. Nice. Too bad. Keefe with a rebound. Cohen with a rebound. And not 3 offensive rebounds in a row. Can't get it to fall. Hillers just down by 1 point. Wolverines moving the ball quickly around. Hillers in a 1-3-1 kind of defense. Short little 7-foot swish for number 24, Connor Daniele's first hoop of the game. 11-8. 7 seconds left in the quarter, and there's another steal. Oh, that's too bad. Kind of a tough way to finish the first quarter with Westwood definitely having their way against the Hillers. Score is reasonably close, 13-8 after the first quarter. And we'll just take a look at the week ahead at this moment here. We have a lot of games coming up after tonight. We have the girls playing on Tuesday home against Millis on HCAM TV, and also Friday against Medfield. So next week we'll have a couple of home games for the girls. I'll have to check with my manager, Donna, my wife Donna, make sure I can do those games, and hopefully I'll be able to do that. In the meantime, we want to talk about the sponsorship here. HCAM Sports is supported by our viewers and also by the dentist at Hopkinton. Founded by Dr. Jill Tanzi in 2003, the dentist at Hopkinton provides state-of-the-art dental care in a comfortable and relaxing setting to patients of all ages. They're located at 77 Main Street and online at hopdent.com. So Hillers down 13-8 to start the second quarter. And let's see if the Hillers can make a stand here. Westwood with the ball to start the second quarter. Daniel Delori looking to get trapped, almost trapped. Nice dish. Oh, a lot of contact. And offensive foul. Ambersoni, great job taking one for the team. Got run over basically by number 24, Connor Daniele. Refs were right there. Definitely an offensive foul. A nice backdoor. Finfrock over to Rosen. And no good. Rosen with a rebound and draws the foul on number 3, Pat Riley. Oh, I'm sorry, that might be on number 24. I take that back. Connor Daniele, his second foul in about 10 seconds. Elon Rosen with hitting his first of 2 shots. And hits them both. Ooh, little over and back, a little mental error by Westwood. So the Hillers have a little mojo going into the beginning of the second quarter. Rosen with another, tough. Hillers had a few balls just go in and out. Hillers in a man-to-man. And looked like a foul on Maffiori, his first. Westwood already 7 fouls, so Hopkinton in a 1-and-1 bonus for the rest of the half, which is basically the majority of the second quarter here with 7:14 left. Number 1, Mark James, hits 1 of 2 from the line after that foul on Maffiori. Look out. Nice recovery by Ambersoni. Finfrock with a deep 3, banks it in. That's a big shot. I'm not sure if he called glass, but it doesn't really matter because it went down. And that was from the parking lot practically. Great shot by Finfrock. He's been known to get hot in the few games we've called. There's a steal by Ambersoni, kind of a floater pass. Little Euro step, beautiful. All of a sudden, Hillers coming out, and there's a timeout by Coach St. Martin. Hillers making a statement after being down 13-8. Now they take the lead, 15-14 on a 7-1 run, if my math is correct. And there's a nice shot of the student body. I don't know about the student body, but certainly the student section. And we have Scotty doing his thing. Well done, Scotty. We appreciate it. Hopkinton legend, Hall of Famer, I believe, as well. So great job, and by Scotty and by the student section. We appreciate that. Pretty decent turnout here on a Friday night. Students are back in school after the nice break, getting back on the flow, as are the announcers and staff here of the HCAM. Hillers making a 7-1 run to start the first minute and a half of the second quarter to turn a 5-point deficit into a 1-point lead, and they're pressing now. Number 4, Jack Turgeon. Ooh, almost a steal. Shot clock winding down to 7. And there's a foul on, I'm not sure on who it is. It looks like it's on Ambersoni. His first. Favor Waraboko, senior captain. Definitely got some hops. And he misses the first of 2. And he misses both. Catches a break there for the Hillers. Oh, almost a walk by Rosen. Taken up strong. Unlucky. Rosen made up his mind about midcourt. He was going to go to the hoop. Good idea, just couldn't get it to go down. Hillers with a 2-1-2 full court press, looking for a trap. There's almost a kick. Deep as an air ball by number 4, Jack Turgeon, and a foul on, looks like a 1-on-1 situation. Fouls on number 23, Favor Waraboko, his second. And Elon Rosen, who, at the risk of jinxing him, has had a really good year at the line. And I apologize for that. But he's had a really strong, first few games we've done, he's shot a very high percentage at the line. Didn't get that one to go down. Turgeon, little shake and bake at the top. There's a kick by Travis Finfrock out of bounds. And Elon Rosen getting a break. And Josh Sarapusko coming in for the Hillers. Number 5, Jimmy Bean, senior. Got the throwback headband going on there. Probably had to clear that with a coach. And drew a foul on Ambersoni, his second. Both teams not exactly lighting it up at the free throw line tonight so far, and that's in a close game. Whether it's in the first, second, third, fourth quarter, doesn't really matter. They all count. And Jimmy Bean hits the second of 2. And Westwood looking for a trap, and they've got him. Nice press break. Finfrock with another deep 3, and just doesn't roll in. Hillers catch a break. Get the offensive rebound. Oh, there it is. Rankatori with a nice feed from Ambrosoni. Oh, there's a steal. Beautiful play. That's a backbreaker if you're Westwood. Finfrock making his presence felt with a deep 3-pointer and a steal and a hoop. There's another steal. Almost a travel. Finfrock causing trouble. Two steals. The second one was almost a steal. Drew a jump ball and effectively a steal with the possession now going the Hillers' way. 19-15 Hillers, and there's a timeout. At this point, we want to just say a quick hello to and thank you everyone for listening to HCAM TV tonight and throughout the season. And we got lots of games going on, as I started to say. Next week, we have the Hiller girls have a couple of games both Tuesday and Friday night. And the following week, we have the Hiller boys on Tuesday hosting Norwood. Wednesday, the 15th, hosting a non-league game, Shepherd Hill. And then the girls will be hosting Medway Friday, the 17th. So there's a bunch of games coming up in the next couple weeks here on HCAM TV. Tonight I'm running solo, trying to hang in there. Perhaps we'll get some guest announcers to jump in. Mike Tiger Tarosian occasionally will do it. He'll have to check his schedule, his world tour, see if he can make it. Right now we got ourselves a ball game here, 19-15 Hillers. 11-2 is scoring this quarter. The Hillers taking it to Westwood. Almost a steal. Finfrock, right down to beautiful dish down to Sarapusko. Josh Sarapusko making it 21-15. Nice press. Very effective. And there's a big hoop. Westwood really needed that one. Jonathan Ing with that's a big hoop for them. 21-17 Hillers now. Ambersoni over to Sarapusko. Nice stop and pop. Ball fake. Back to Cooper. Rankatori, no good. Good hustle, both teams. Almost a travel. Westwood bringing the ball up over to Ing again. Oh, and nice take by Ing. He's athletic young guy. Number 21. Been calling his name a lot tonight. 4 minutes left in the second quarter here at the Athletic Center with the Hillers holding the 21-17 lead. Ing with a miss. Wholesale changes here for the Hillers. Jonathan Ing, a la Wilt Chamberlain, way behind the line. You don't see that too often here. And he hits it. He's figured out his formula, and he hits one of two. Adds about an extra foot and a half to his shot behind the line, but it works for him, so that's good. And Rosen with, before the shot, that's the 9th team foul, so it'll be a 1-on-1 situation this time around. But the next foul on Westwood, it'll be a double bonus, so we got a 1-on-1 situation now, and the next foul will be a 2-shot foul no matter what it is. And there's Elon Rosen. I won't jinx him this time. That was getting back on track behind the line. Back rims it. Oh, there's a nice job by DePietro tipping the ball back. Keefe wide open. No good. Three-pointer by Keefe. There's a nice dish to Jimmy Bean with a tough left-handed layup off the glass. Cuts the lead to 2 points now. Keefe, nice shot by Keefe. Unfortunately, got called for the offensive foul. I thought he got rid of the ball before he made contact. In theory, that could have been a good hoop and an offensive foul, but I guess the refs didn't see it that way. Coach Chris Banks letting the ref know about that, his feelings about that call. Almost a travel. Oh, nice travel. Nice ball movement by the Wolverines, and Vinfrock, good D, and caused the Westwood player to disrupt his shot and ended up traveling. So possession goes back to the Hillers. Vinfrock at the top of the key. Rosen, and one. Rosen's a tough matchup. I don't think Westwood has anybody quite his size, and with the strength that he has, he's a tough matchup. He's been a tough matchup all season for the opponents here. So, and Wolverines bring in Michael Reardon Like a big kid, maybe to try to neutralize Rosen. And he hits it for the three-pointer the old-fashioned way. Rosen probably has himself about 6 or 8 points already. Hillers with a 25-20 lead with 2:40 left in the half. Bean with a no good on a deep jumper on the wing. Maffiori looking for the seam, and he splits it up somehow. Splits the seam and creates a shot and spins one off the glass for a 7-point lead for the Hillers after being down 5 after the first quarter. So quite a turnaround so far. Deep three-pointer, and it's good. Mark James, Westwood, good job responding. That was a big hoop for them. Refs look. Rosen sees the. Oh, too bad. I think Rosen needed one more dribble to get to the hoop. Tough shot. Mark James contorted his body around the Hiller defender. I don't know how he got that one to go, but that was a heck of a shot. And there's a foul on number 3, Pat Riley. His second foul, and it's a double bonus, so 2 shots for Travis Finfrock. This is the first one. Michael Reardon coming out after a very short stint, as does Jimmy Bean of Westwood. Finfrock hits the second, and he comes out for a breather, and Ambrosoni comes in. Hillers pulling back, no press on this possession. About a minute and a half left in the second quarter. Hillers up by 3, 28-25. Ooh, there's a block. Ambrosoni, a 2-on-1. And that's a nice shot by Ambrosoni, using his body, protecting the ball against Mark James, who was looking to block that shot, but great job by Ambrosoni shielding that and getting the nice lefty layup to go down. 30-25 with a minute left in the half. James with a dish. There's almost a steal by Ambrosoni. Nice play by the student section there. I don't have the roster down there front row, but that's a heck of a play by that. Looks like a senior in the front row. Deep three-pointer, no good. Rankatori with a rebound over to Maffiori. Oh, too bad. Just trying to connect with Rankatori, a little miscommunication. 41 seconds left in the half. Turgeon over to McGowan, no good. Probably hold for one shot, or Elon Rosen taking it up strong. Why not? Like an A-train going down the lane, with Elon going down the lane like that against this much smaller player, Jack Turgeon. That's his second. Lots of players will have to get the foul count at halftime. Westwood has quite a few fouls. Rosen misses the first. So lots of players have at least 2 fouls for Westwood. Rosen, no good, uncharacteristic at the line. 5-point lead with 15 seconds left in the half. Westwood looking for one shot. Nice trap. There's a steal. 7 seconds, they got a chance to get a shot off. Keefe got to launch it. Oh! Well, good job by the Hillers after being down 13-8. Went on a scoring binge and going to the halftime with a 30-25 point lead with lots of momentum going in. That would have been a icing on the cake for that quarter, for the second quarter if Finfrock hit that three-point bomb, but did not go down. So we're going to take a quick break for the half, and we'll see you back in a few minutes to start the second half here on HCAM TV.
HCAM Sports is supported by our viewers and by the Dentist at Hopkinton. The Dentist at Hopkinton provides services including comprehensive dental care, same-day crowns, facial aesthetics, periodontal care, cosmetic dentistry, and implant dentistry. The Dentist at Hopkinton is located at 77 Main Street and online at hopdent.com.
Pulled in the Nazareth, was leaving about 8:30. Just need to find a place where I can lay my head. Well, hey, mister, can you tell me where a man might find a bed? He just grinned and shook my head and on his own said, take a load off Fanny, take a load for free. Take a load off Fanny. Yeah, you put the load right on me. Picked out my bags, I went looking for a place to hide. When I saw Carmen and the devil walking side by side, I said, here Carmen, come on, let's go downtown. She said, I gotta go, but my friends can hang around. Take a load off Fanny, take a load for free. Take a load off Fanny. Yeah, you put the load right on me. We'll go down the smoke, nothing that you can't say. Just on Luke, Luke is waiting for the judgment day. Yeah. Oh, Luke, my friend, what about sweet Annalie? She said to me, baby son, won't you stay and keep Annalie company? Take a load off Fanny, take a load for free. Take a load off Fanny. Yeah, you put the load right on me. Crazy Chester, he caught me in a fall. He said, I can fix your rat if you take Jack, my dog. I said, wait a minute, Chester, I'm a peaceful man. He said, that's okay, son, just feed him when you can. Take a load off Fanny, take a load for free. Take a load off Fanny. Yeah, you put the load right on me. Catch a cannonball, take me down the line. My bag is sinking low and I do believe it's time to get back to Miss Fanny. You know she's the only one. Send me here with her regards for everyone. Take a load off Fanny, take a load for free. Lord of Fanny. Hey, you put the Lord right on me.
Yeah, the band.
Thank you.
Very much.
We just have one quick announcement to make. We have our long-standing drummer, Ray Elwood, had a little surgery a few weeks back, and he's on the mend, and he says hello to everybody, but he couldn't be here today. But we have this amazing drummer, Pete Primo, good friend of the band's, and he's doing a great job, and we really appreciate him joining us today. So please make him feel welcome. If I can reach the stars, pour one down for you, shine it in my arms, so you can see the truth, that this love I had inside is everything it seems. But for now I find it's only in my dreams. I can't change the world. I would be the sunlight in your universe. You would think my love was really something good. Baby, if I could change the world. And if I could be king, even for the day, I'd have you as my queen. I'd have it no other way. And our love would rule, kingdom we had made. Till then I'd be a fool, wishing for the day I can change the world. I would be the sunlight in your universe. You would think my love's really something good. Baby, if I could change the world. Baby, if I could change the world. I can change the world. I would be the sunlight in your universe. You would think my love was really something good. Baby, if I could change the world. And welcome back, everybody. HCAM TV here. Steve Spector running solo tonight. I'm not really solo. I have my partners Tom Dings, Samantha Dings, Denise Antaki, Andy Ritz, and Bob Hamilton helping me out. Takes a village, as they say. And Hillers, nice recovery after a tough first quarter. They were down 13-8 after the first quarter, but outscored Westwood 22-12 in the second quarter to take a 5-point lead going into the third quarter here. Leading scores for Westwood, Mark James with 7 points.
James McGowan and Jonathan Ing both with 5 points. And for the Hillers, leading scorers Tommy Ambrosoni, great game so far with 9 points. Elon Rosen and Travis Finfrock with 6 points each. And here we go, second half starting with Westwood with possession. Should be a pretty good, exciting second half. Oh, nice play by Westwood, no good. Good deep by the Hillers. Also worth mentioning, Westwood, 6 players with 2 fouls apiece. And a few other fouls, but we'll have to keep an eye on the foul situation. There's a errant pass or deflected pass, almost a travel. And Westwood bringing the ball back up. Backdoor Ing. Nice play by Westwood. The old classic backdoor move. Matt Fiore kind of got caught on that one. Westwood shuts down the Hillers' backdoor idea. Ambrosoni needs some help. Shake and bake, Matt Fiore at the top, looking for some daylight. Tough shot. Rankatori with a foul, his first of the game. Hillers now with like a 2-1-2 full court press, looking for a trap. Oh, there's a wide open, kind of a defensive breakdown. It's one thing to work the press, but that did not go well for the Hillers on the press on that time. Rankatori looking for an opening, not there. Finfrock. And there's a kind of a touch foul on number 3, Pat Riley, his third. So this is going to be interesting to see how Westwood manages the situation. A lot of their starters have 2 fouls, and number 3, Pat Riley, senior captain, who was held to 2 points. He's one of their leading scorers. He only had 2 points in that first half, so kudos to the Hillers and their defense to shut him down. Matt Fiore, deep 3, and it's good. He's capable of heating up like a microwave, and that's a good sign right there. Hillers looking for a trap, not there. Oh, there's a steal by Finfrock, and looks like it was kicked. Little pinball situation off Finfrock, I believe, and it goes to possession goes to Westwood. Hillers in a man-to-man underneath the hoops. Ooh, that's a travel. A little hop. Favor Weraboko, senior captain. And now Hoppington with the ball. Finfrock had a thought to launch it. And there's another foul on James. That might be his third. No, I take that back. That was his first. He's had a nice game. Mark James, 7 points, no fouls. Very athletic player. Ooh, there's almost a steal by James right on cue. He's definitely had an impact on Westwood's success tonight. Ambrosoni looking for the gap. Tough shot. Rankatori, no good. And there's a foul on, I believe, Ambrosoni. That's his third, so we'll have to keep an eye on how that development goes. And here comes Cooper, more than likely in for Ambrosoni. And that's a good decision by Ambrosoni to just let that play go. He could have picked up a 4th foul there, and that would have been not a good situation. And looks like a, I don't know what the call was on that one. Might have stepped out of bounds. Tough to see from up here in the perch. Hillers now with a 33-31 lead after leading by 5 at the half. So Westwood taking it to the Hillers a little bit so far in this third quarter. Deep three-pointer, launched it, no good. Matt Fiore bringing the ball up. Little misdirection, and he lost the ball. Elon Rosen, nice play. Matt Fiore over to Cooper. Skip pass, Finfrock wide open, and he swishes it. That's his shot. Give him too much time. Got his legs under him. That's a good stroke for you young players. Didn't rush the shot. And a nice follow through. That's his second or third three-pointer of the game. Well, at least the second one. First one he banked in. Ooh, that's it. Josh Serapusco. Foul on Josh, his third foul. So I've been talking about the Hillers, or more about the Westwood Wolverines and their foul trouble. All of a sudden, Ambrosoni and Serapusco both have 3 fouls. 3:45 left in the third. Oh, nice give and go. Tough shot. Favor Waraboko with his first hoop of the game. Really nice shot by him. Hillers up by 3 with 3.5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Rosen. Draws the foul on number 14. James McGowan, his third foul. So it's going to be interesting to see how the coaches manage the situation. They have to go deep into the benches. If it continues at this pace, they're going to run out of starters. Each team has an unfortunate. Rosen misses the second of 2, hits the first one. Free throw is going to be big. A lot of missed free throws by both teams so far. Oh, nice. Tough shot. Waraboko. 2 really good shots by him in the last minute or so, cutting the lead to 2 points. Almost over the back. Finfrock looking for a. Uh-oh, that's trouble. Elon's got to. Kind of got bailed out on that. Jonathan Ng with his third foul. So a barrage of 3 fouls. I think the last 5 fouls that were called collectively are all third fouls on each player. And Waraboko comes out after hitting 2 really nice shots. He catches a breather. And Rosen, 1 out of 2. Again, free throws on a game like this mean everything. Hillers in a man-to-man. Now a trap. Ng wide open, short. Got to box out. Westwood with a rebound. Looks like a skip pass over to Dean, and it's a steal. Tough. Oh, wow, good. Very fortunate bounce there. Kind of a pass to Cooper and Rosen at the same time, off of Rosen's head, and it bounced favorably to him, and he had a nice hoop. And there's a steal by Finfrock. Under control. Hillers back up by 5 points. Rosen coming out for a quick breather. And a timeout, looks like by Coach Banks of Hopkinton. Again, filling in for Coach Keene, who we all want to wish him well collectively, dealing with a health situation, and we really send positive vibes his way and to his family. We understand he's going to be out for a short period of time. And the boys are thinking of him tonight, big game against Westwood, but I'm sure in the back of their minds they're thinking about Coach Keene. and we wish him well, of course. But in the meantime, we have Coach Chris Banks and Jay Golden holding the fort down, coaching the Hiller boys tonight. And with 2 minutes and 9 seconds left, we have a 40 to 35 point lead. I'll get it straight here. It's been a long week. 5-point lead by the Hillers. Thank you. And there's another good shot of the student section. I guess so. There was a memo to wear white tonight. I went with my UMass gray personally, representing my family. All 4 of my family members are UMass Amherst grads. I hope you don't ask me what the GPA score was, because I came in 4th out of 4 of my family members. That's another story. Back to the game now. Finfrock at the top of the key, looking for some daylight. Tough shot by DePietro, no good. Westwood looking for, ooh, that's a tough shot. Jack Turgeon. First bucket of the game, I think. Senior captain, nice player, good quickness. Hadn't really scored until then. So Matt Fiore coming out for a break, as well as Sarah Pusco. And nice 3-point play by Jack Turgeon. Cuts the lead to 2. Hillers had the lead for a while. Keefe at the top of the key, looking for the back door. No, not there. Keefe will shake and bake. Skip pass. Finfrock, his 3rd 3-pointer. That was a 4-pointer if there was one. That was really deep. He's got great range. And that's a big development for the Hillers. If he can stay hot, that's going to be a tough situation for Westwood to deal with. Keefe bringing the ball up. Oh, almost a steal. Needs a little help, and he gets it from Cooper. Almost a push by Cooper. DePietro looking for some daylight. Cooper, step back. Oh, that's a backbreaker. Two quick 3-pointers. All of a sudden, we got an 8-point lead with under a minute to go in the 3rd quarter. That was a very big development there in the last 30 seconds for the Hillers. There's a tip pass. Almost a steal. Shot clock down to 8. Turgeon looking for some daylight, down to 5. Gonna launch it. Is it blocked by DePietro? Great defensive stand by the Hillers. Probably work for one shot if they work the clock. Almost a travel by Cooper. And a timeout. That's a good job by Coach Banks, Coach Golden. Settle the boys down a little bit. They've got an 8-point lead. Why not use a timeout to kind of gather themselves? Let's not rush the shot here. Let's milk the clock down for one shot is probably a good strategy. And Westwood, after a 5-point lead in the 1st quarter, found themselves down by 5 at a half, and now they're down by 8 with just under 22 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And it's a big game for both teams. Hillers with a 2-1 record certainly want to keep them stay in the winning column and have a, certainly better to go 3-1 than 2-2. And the Wolverines with a 3-1 record coming in here looking to steal a road win. Nice crowd here on a Friday night. I want to thank again Tom Dings directing and Samantha Dings doing graphics tonight, and then our 3-camera person team here, Denise Antaki, Andy Ritz, and Bob Hamilton, doing a great job tonight, and as always, keep me in line as best they can. And Finfrock inbounding over to Ambrosoni, who has 3 fouls. Going to work for one shot here, I'm guessing. Maybe setting up Finfrock with a 3. Ambrosoni down to 10 seconds. Will shake and bake. Whoa, that's a tough break for the Hillers. And questionable call. Coach Banks is looking for clarification. Ambrosoni kind of dancing back and forth around the hash mark, and all of a sudden Westwood has a chance to. No good. And the Hillers with a 46-38 lead after the third quarter, which is a nice development after having a 5-point lead. So they extended that lead a little bit. And at this time, we want to acknowledge that our HCAM Sports is supported by our viewers and by the dentist at Hopkinton. And founded by Dr. Jill Tansey in 2003, the dentist at Hopkinton offers many services including comprehensive dental care, same-day crowns, facial aesthetics, periodontal care, cosmetic dentistry, and implant dentistry. The dentist at Hopkinton is located at 77 Main Street and online at hopdent.com. So that's our big promotion in between the third and fourth quarters. We got Coach Bliss, the legend, along with Mike Connor, doing the clock and the books. And well, Friday night here at the Athletic Center, Westwood trying to see if they can make a game of it here. But right now the Hillers are having their way, and they have the ball to start the fourth quarter with Rankatori bringing the ball in. Almost a steal. And I think they're going to have to do a do-over as the clock was not set. I think they're going to just have to redo that. Let's see how the refs work the situation up. But the clock was not set, unfortunately. So I think they may give the ball back to Westwood. We'll have to see. Because the Hillers did get a shot off, and the rebound, I believe, went to Westwood. So let's see how they work this out. I think I'm going to just let them work it out, and I'll let you know how it goes. How's that? What do you think about that strategy, Bob? Coach St. Martin is asking for clarification. It looks like the Hillers are I think they're just going to restart the fourth quarter here, which probably makes the most sense. Hillers with a stack. Oh, they're going to bring it over to this side. Hillers are looking for a stack play. Westwood fan base not happy with that. And the shot clock, that's maybe a little justice is served there. It was interesting how that worked out. I'm not sure exactly how that played out, but we're going to continue on with the game here. Fourth quarter underway, 8-point lead for the Hillers. Westwood bringing the ball up. Three-pointer, in and out. Mathiori under control, little stop and go. Rankatori not there, Finfrock thinking about it. And third foul on Jack Turgeon, senior captain. Down to Rosen, looked like a travel. Kind of lost his footing there a little bit. Good D by the Wolverines, Connor Daniele. Hillers with a press. Daniele looking for, that's a nice move. Didn't go. Good idea, though. Ambersoni looking for a little gap, not there. Rankatori over to Mathiori. Rosen, shot clock down to 12. Tough shot, Mathiori back rims it. Tough shot. Rosen, big body. I mean, Westwood's got some decent height there, but not the bulk that Rosen has, and that was a really nice play. Almost a travel. Turgeon, deep three, no good. Waraboko with a rebound. And a nice shot by Connor Daniele. He's having a nice little game. Didn't start the game, but he's playing some valuable minutes for Westwood. Hanging around, down by 8. Ambrosoni looking for Stephen Maffiori, not there. Tipped out of bounds, and Westwood bringing in some of their big guns, Mark James and Jonathan Ng, back in the game, both with 3 fouls with 6 minutes left in the game. And I don't know, that's a foul on James. His second, so I stand corrected. That's James's second foul. Finfrock, had a lane there. Rosen looking for a, ooh, and it's good. That's just muscled it through. Just made a commitment, taking it to the rim. And we'll see who the foul is. And that's Pat Riley, senior captain, his 4th foul. A little bit of a development there. And Rosen misses, but Cooper with the rebound. That's a big rebound. Hillers with a 10-point lead, the biggest lead of the night. And there's almost a steal, and there's a steal. James. Blocked by Finfrock. Over to Rosen. Oh, I think if there was, that's a heck of a play by Finfrock. I know James was looking for a foul. Finfrock's a tough, for a guard. He's very lengthy, he's got long arms, and James very athletic. That was quite a duel there. But Finfrock got the better of him, and he threw the ball, kind of a Hail Mary pass to Rosen, didn't connect. Air ball, three-pointer by Jimmy Bean. Back and forth now. Ambrosoni. Looks like a timeout. Looks like a timeout for the Hillers with 5:17 left in the ball game. 50-40. Hillers on top. And Westwood, very critical juncture for them. If they're going to get back in the game, they're going to need to do something fairly quickly. And another development, aside from all the fouls, a lot of players on Westwood have 3 fouls. I know Ambrosoni has 3 fouls for the Hillers. Team-wise, Westwood with 7 fouls, so Hillers are in the bonus for the rest of the game, whereas the Hillers only have 14 fouls, so there's a little cushion there. And again, Scotty doing his thing down in front of the student section. And we're having a good time up here in the perch. And back to the game. Jacob Cohen down low. Tough shot. Josh Serapusco, junior forward. He's a tough matchup too, just like Rosen. Big body, athletic, getting some hops there. Drew a foul on number 21, Jonathan Ng, his 3rd. Oh, in and out. In and out again. Oh. Serapusco not in agreement with the referee on that call. Thought he went off of the Westwood player, but the referee saw otherwise. Now we've got Mark James bringing the ball up at the top of the key. Looking to shake and bake. Skip pass over to McGowan. There's a steal by Ng. Oh, there's a foul. That's too bad. Serapusco. That might be his 4th. I'm not sure. I'll have to double check on that one. Lots of fouls, and it is his 4th. So he comes, Rankatori comes out. Finfrock comes out. Cooper comes out. wholesale changes there. So Sarapusko remains in the game. 4.5 minutes left in the game. He's got to be very careful. And there's a foul on DePietro with Jonathan Ng. He's had a nice game. Cuts the lead down to 8 points and a chance to cut it to 7 with a bonus freebie. In and out. Good job by Sarapusko. Keefe with the ball at the top. Over to Matfiore, covered by James. Now we get a little mismatch with Matfiore on Ng, looking for some help. That's tough. Good D by Westwood there on that possession. Caused a turnover. Jacob Cohen in the game. Kind of tough to deal with that pass. It wasn't quite where he needed it to be. Now we got Westwood bringing the ball back up with James at the top of the key again. Critical juncture in the game, just about 4 minutes left and a nice roll by James. He's had a nice game tonight for Westwood. He's got at least 11 points. And there's a steal. James wide open. That's a deep. Oh, tough shot. I would call a timeout here for coach, and he is Coach Banks. All of a sudden, a 10-point lead is now down to 4 points with 3:43 left. As if you thought this game was over, it's not. And Hopkinton needs to regroup in a hurry. We'll have to see what Coach Banks and Coach Golden have to say in this timeout to maintain their composure. Different foul situations right now. Lots of players on both teams with 3 fouls. Josh Sarapusko with 4. He remained in the game. We'll see if he stays in the game. He's a very active player. And again, thanks to Tom Dings, Samantha Dings, Denise Antaki, Andy Ritz, and Bob Hamilton tonight for all your work keeping everything flowing. Next week, as I said, we have two of the girls' games, Tuesday night and Friday night. Hope you can join us next Tuesday and Friday night. If you can't be here at the Athletic Center, you can certainly join us on HCAM TV. Oh, there's a backdoor move. Matfiore blocked. Bodies flying everywhere. Scramble. Could have been a travel. The refs. 5 seconds. I don't know what that. That's the longest. That was a kind of a crazy situation there. The refs kind of let it go for longer than what I thought they would have let it go, but the net on that is Matfiore got called for a travel as he was getting up with the ball. So not a good possession. Oh, there's almost a push. That could have been an offensive foul there. Ng with looks like a travel right there, and it is. Ng looking for the ball fake. He certainly ball faked it, but he also had a little baby step there, and the refs caught on to that. Ambersoni looking for some daylight, gets himself caught. Rinkatori looks like some body contact there. No call. James, really quick player. Kind of had certainly one of the stronger players in the Tri-Valley League from what we've seen so far this year. Oh, wide open to Ng and hits him in the knee and bounces back to the Hillers. Finfrock. That was tipped. Oh, too bad. Tell you what, Hillers, after taking a 50-40 lead, they haven't scored in quite a while. Very critical. Westwood, even though they're down by 4, if I had to give my professional opinion, I'd say Westwood has the momentum going at the moment, even though they're down by 4. Hillers really need a hoop, and just to stay within themselves here. Wide open three, short. And as an air ball, Matfiore, Finfrock at the top. And it's deflected out of bounds by number 3, Pat Riley. Ambersoni at the top. Ooh, there's a bump. That could have been an offensive foul on Ambersoni, but the refs, to their credit, are letting the guys play as much as they can. Ooh, that was a travel. That one could have been a call. A lot of contact. Waraboko initially created a lot of contact. The refs let that go, and then he came in for a second encounter with Rosen and drew a foul on him. Good job by Rosen tonight. Only his first foul. He's had a nice game tonight. Banks it in. Waraboko before that was 0 for 4 at the line. Senior captain, but he banked that one in. And back rims that one. Lead down to 3 points with 1:42 left in the fourth quarter. Ambersoni taking care of the ball. Oh! Looked like Rosen's looking for the call. He looked like he got manhandled over the back. No call there. Could have been. But again, the refs trying to let the boys play. But that could have been a foul. Now a minute and a half left. Westwood down by 3. Wide open gap. No good. Oh, rebound by Ing. The ball did not hit the rim, but they started the shot clock again. Oh, that's too bad. Now it's 1 point lead. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter. Westwood climbs all the way back. They were down by 10, and now they're down by 1. Hillers really need a hoop. Westwood definitely digging in, and there's a foul. We'll see who it's on. On Waraboko, his fourth foul, and it's 1-1 still. That was a 9th team foul on Westwood. Big free throws right here, and that's a big one right there for Elon. Elon Rosen having another solid game. Oh, too bad. A minute left, 2 point lead. Here we go. Westwood looking for a hoop. Ooh, Rosen with gonna make number 14, James McGowan, junior captain, making him earn it at the free throw line. McGowan taking it into the trees. That would be Elon Rosen. And drew the foul on Elon. That was his second foul. And James McGowan hits the first. And misses the second. That's a big miss right there. So 1 point lead for the Hillers. 45 seconds to go. James on Ambersoni. Tough D. Rankatori almost a travel. They're letting them have the ball at the top. Matfiore had a thought. And that is a foul on Waraboko, and that will be his 5th foul. It is, and Elon Rosen at the free throw line. It looks like we have a timeout, or I'm not sure what's going on here. I think Westwood has an opportunity to make a substitution because Waraboko fouled out, so they were using that time to kind of gather themselves. Almost a mini timeout, if you will, by Coach St. Martin of Westwood. Rosen with 2 shots. And he misses the first. It's a big free throw here now. And he hits the second. That's a big one. 2 point lead, 30 seconds left. Here we go, guys. Let's see if Westwood has any answer here. Hillers looking Tough D. James looking for, and there's a timeout by Coach Steve St. Martin of Westwood trying to utilize the time. 18.1 seconds left. Hillers need a stop. Heck of a game. We've had some great games so far this season. Last Saturday, the matinee against Westboro came down to the wire. Westboro ended up pulling it up by, I think, 3 or 5 points. I don't remember exactly what the score was, but we get another fantastic finish here. Both teams playing their hearts out tonight. And I'd say the refs, considering all the fouls, they've done their best to try to let the boys play. And we only had at halftime, I thought there'd be a whole bunch of players fouling out. Only have so far favor Waraboko of Westwood is the only player to foul out. A few players with 4 fouls, lots of players with 3 fouls. And I'll say this, the scoring definitely kind of leveled off. After the third quarter, it was 46-38, and it's only 52-50, so hardly any scoring in this fourth quarter. So Westwood looking for a hoop, 16 seconds. Oh, there it is, and they got one. Hillers, 8 seconds left. Ambersoni, see if they can take it to the hoop, maybe draw a foul. Maffiori wide open for the win. And we're in overtime. I have to run that by my wife, Donna, so I have to let her know I'm running late. I'm sure she'll be okay with that, but hey, I guess you got to give credit to Westwood. They were down 50-40 with approximately 4 minutes left in the game, and they just shut down Hopkinton. And now, they came back and outscored Hopkinton 12-2 to tie the game. Hillers had an opportunity to win it at the buzzer. Maffiori couldn't get it to go. Thought there could have been some contact there, but again, the refs letting the guys play. And we're working a little overtime tonight. And we have a 4-minute overtime. And we'll see what both teams do. This would be again, both teams playing their hearts out tonight. And again, the fouls now again come into play. Lots of players with 3 and 4 fouls. So let's see who lasts at this point. The Westwood Wolverines are in a bonus situation, and the Hiller boys are in a double bonus situation. And ball goes to the Wolverines. Ooh, tough play. And there's a steal by the Hillers. Forces it. That was a tough pass there by Maffiori. Good idea, but it wasn't there. And Westwood with the ball. And we have a little interesting kind of a lull situation there, but Westwood with the ball, shot clock down to 10. And he steps out of bounds, lost his footing. Good sportsmanship by Maffiori. And lost his footing, slid out of bounds, and the possession goes back to the Hillers. Ambersoni looking for a gap, not there. Finfrock looking for almost a travel. Wide open, and he rattles it in. Drew Rankatori, senior captain, that's a big hoop for Drew. Been a while since the Hillers had a basket, so 54-52 Hillers at the moment. Oh, there's a steal. 3-on-2, see what the Hillers can do over Rosen, and he hits it. That gets the Hiller boys off the bench. All of a sudden, a 4-point lead, and there's a timeout by Westwood. Not a bad idea by Coach St. Martin. Just to kind of gather themselves there. But Hillers, again, maybe a little extra inspiration tonight with Coach Keene dealing with a health issue. Again, we want to send our best wishes and good vibes to Coach Keene as he deals with a health issue. And in the meantime, we have Coach Banks and Coach Golden running the show tonight. And the Hiller boys, a little extra added incentive to pull this one out. That would be a great situation here at Friday night basketball here at the Athletic Center. But with 2:24 left in overtime, Hillers holding on to a 4-point lead after 2 quick hoops. Westwood with the ball now, out to James. Good D by Ambrosoni. 24, almost a travel. Tough shot. Connor Daniele, not a lot of playing time tonight, but he's in there right now with Wolaboko fouled out for Westwood. Ambrosoni looking for a, that's a foul right there on James. He doesn't agree with it, thought he got ball. That's James's 3rd foul. He's all in the second half, and OT. Free throws, I think the Hillers wouldn't be in overtime if they did just a little bit better job with their free throws, but you can hear a pin drop here. Student section, Ambrosoni, those are big hoops right there. 6-point lead now. I wouldn't get too comfortable, but a 6-point lead feels pretty good. Under 2 minutes left to go in OT. Short jumper, no good. Rankatori, big rebound by Drew. And Ambrosoni now at the top. Rankatori covered by Ing. Timeout by Coach Banks. With a minute and a half left, 16 seconds on the shot clock. And both teams in a bonus situation. Hiller's in a double bonus situation. Westwood, not sure what the strategy is here. They may want to just see the opportunity to foul. I'm not sure what the stats are, but nobody's really lighting up at the foul line tonight. So, although Ambrosoni just hit 2 in a row, so they might want to stay away from him. But I think at this point, Westwood probably is going to be looking to maybe foul a little bit, extend the game, and keep the clock alive for themselves. Hiller's coming back out with basically their starting 5. Got 5 seniors on the floor, so that's not a bad start right there. And good job by the Hillers again. That 4th quarter was really, the Hillers only scored 6 points in the 4th quarter, and to Westwood's credit, they got a bunch of points to tie the game. So, and now Ambrosoni working the ball at the top of the key with 10 seconds left in the shot clock, looking for the gap, and he loses the ball. And Westwood with the ball. That's good D by Westwood. And there's a skip pass. 3-pointer, no good. Finfrock, good rebound, almost a foul. That was a big hoop that would have gone down if it went down for Westwood. They really needed that one. It didn't go. Hillers holding on to the ball under a minute with a 6-point lead. Finfrock down to Ilan. Blocked. I don't know if it was blocked, but certainly disrupted. And Westwood needs a quick hoop for sure Tough shot, no good. Finfrock with a rebound again. Those 2 quick rebounds. And Jonathan Ng, really no choice there. Had to foul Finfrock, good shooter, so. Travis Finfrock having a good season so far. Certainly a top three-point shooter. Get a little bit of a casual form, but whatever works. Everyone's get a routine down. Travis has a little bit of a casual thing at the line going on. And back rims it, leaves the door open. James needs to launch it. Geez, Westwood really taking their time to get the shots off. And they hit it. And it's a quick timeout. Yeah, they're going to clean up that clock. There's a 58-55. We'll get that fixed up, I'm sure. Yep. We have it. The score is 58-55, and we'll get that straightened out. The Westwood parents certainly are voicing their concern. I'm not sure if they've fixed that up there, but anyway, we've got 3-point lead.
58-55.
Yeah, the refs are going to take care of that. Yep. Samantha Ding stepping up big time, clarifying things for the entire arena. Thank you, Samantha. Very soft-spoken under normal circumstances, but not right there. We appreciate that, and they've got it. Thanks to Samantha, we've got the score corrected. Good job, Samantha. And as some of the crowd here is also voicing their opinion of what the score was, but they have it right, ladies and gentlemen. Really big play. That was a big hoop three-pointer by Westwood, and Hopkinton with the ball. Of course, Westwood full court press. There's almost have to call a timeout. No, there's Maffiori, and there's a foul. That's all they could do. Maffiori, good shooters, got 2 shots. But certainly the right play by Westwood with a quick foul only took about a second and a half off the clock or something like that. And again, you can hear a pin drop here. Jack Terzian coming out of the game. And Pat Riley back in the game. So this is a big hoop right here, big free throw for Maffiori. Nails it, that's a big one. Makes the 2-possession game for Westwood. And they're gonna have to launch it pretty quick. Looking for a 3-pointer. Or no good. And Finfrock with the ball, there's a foul with 12 seconds left. Great job by the Hillers maintaining their composure there. And good job by Rosen defending that last shot. Could have been a 3, if that went down, it could have been a foul, but the refs letting them play. And again, free throws all night. I'm just guessing that maybe the Hillers will be working on that. I don't have the official stats, but I'd say they're at least around 50%, which is not a good number. But Finfrock hits the second. So 12 seconds left. 5-point lead, 60-55, and they're going to need a prayer. Have to launch it. And there's a block, and that's going to do it. And great job. Hey, got to say, congrats to both teams. Westwood, never say die. They came back and tied the game up after being down by 10 points late in the game to put the game into overtime. But Hillers pull out 60-55 here on HCAM TV Friday night. And for my HCAM TV crew and friends, Tom Dings, Samantha Dings, Denise Antaki, Andy Ritz, Bob Hamilton, I'm Steve Spector. Great time with everybody tonight. We all hope you have a great weekend. And again, the final score tonight, 60-55 Hillers.